I've been gone to a very remote part of the United States leading a group of Boy Scouts on a spectacular adventure. More on that coming up later. Because after being without cell service for a week, I returned to learn what I've been suggesting to you for the past several weeks. That it's exactly right. Joe Biden appears to have Parkinson's disease. Parkinson's disease. It's all blown up while I was in the digital dark. The updated headline now is that a Parkinson's expert who has visited the White House 10 times over the past year, 10 times, which tells me the Parkinson's diagnosis appears to be on the money. So what does that mean about the Democrats? Those that knew, and those that know Joe Biden, his inner circle, most importantly his wife, the First Lady, what did they know? Well, quite clearly it means they lied. They all lied, and they did it over and over and over again, and they knew damn well they were doing it. There isn't any wiggle room here. This is a huge crisis. And worse, the media all played along. The media, all in, because they knew too, in those executive suites, the New York Times, the Washington Post, the big television networks, they knew. And it's why Attorney General Merrick Garland is flat out snubbing a congressional subpoena and refusing to turn over the audio tapes of Special Counsel Robert Hur's interview with President Biden. That tape is the smoking gun. And the reason Hur declined to pursue any charges because Joe Biden is not competent to stand trial and is not competent to be president of the United States. And that tape proves it. That tape proves it. That is the cold, hard truth. But that's not what they are all said over and over again. They told you how sharp and probing Joe Biden is behind closed doors, how vigorous he is. It's all a lie. They told you Joe Biden was fine when they knew he was not well at all. In fact, he is in rapid decline. Yet they lied to you and all the American people when they all knew he was not capable of continuing as president. Kamala Harris, most likely to succeed him, lied more about Joe Biden's health and vigor as vice president than anyone else. Here's an example. Listen.
I want to get to the heart of what I think you're raising, which you've said is his age. So let's talk about that. I spend a lot of time with Joe Biden, be it in the Oval Office or the Situation Room. And I can tell you, this is someone who is tireless in terms of working on behalf of the American people. To your point of knowing Joe Biden, he comes from a background and a place in his heart and soul where he cares so deeply about working people, about families.
So the way that the president's demeanor in that report was characterized could not be more wrong on the facts and clearly politically motivated.
What do you say to those concerns, specifically if he had to pass the powers to you for 1 second, 1 minute, heaven forbid, and I ask with all due respect, but are you capable, are you ready to step into the role and do whatever the country would need?
Absolutely ready.
Yeah, she is absolutely ready. This is a giant scandal. But you knew before almost everyone else, because I told you it was quite possibly a form of Parkinson's disease. It comes with debilitating dementia that could leave the president unable to deal with a crisis, large or small. Fortunately, you were here when I talked to you about it, so you knew. Joe Biden has Parkinson's, and those around him have known for a while, even if they didn't know the exact diagnosis. They saw the debilitating symptoms. They knew, and they lied to keep power. Karine admits, by the way, from yesterday, that there have been multiple visits from neurologists. Here it is.
Well, has a neurologist, I'm not talking about anyone in particular, regardless of the identity, name of that person, has any neurologist came to the White House to visit President Biden?
What I can tell you, during those exams that we have been able to do every year for the past 3 years, and there's a comprehensive exam that we share, a comprehensive report that we share with all of you, he has seen a neurologist.
Yeah, he's seen a neurologist. That's the way they're playing it off. Well, it's part of his regular exams. He's seen a Parkinson's specialist 10 times, or his direct doctor has seen a Parkinson's specialist 10 times, one or the other, or both, in just the last year. Since July of 2023, 10 times. That's not normal. That's not the normal course of things. You don't have a neurologist in every 30 days to check on somebody unless there's something to check on that is specifically concerning. And despite all of that, Joe Biden made it clear yesterday that he is in the race to stay and the champion of elder abuse, the faux Dr. Jill Biden is all on board, pushing her diminished husband to stay in the race, despite the fact that he likely could not make himself a sandwich on most days anymore. Oh, it is truly sad. The evidence just piles up daily. Jill Biden, who ain't no doctor, allows the elder abuse to go on and on and on. Watch this.
With your help, I know we have your help. With my help, helping us working together, we're going to get a hell of a lot done for the American people. And we're going to make sure these things are... So anyway, I guess if I stand here long enough, all those folks in the back are going to die of sunstroke.
Like I said, he is not going to leave, and after the letter on Monday morning, he called into the wildly biased Morning Joe show, a program that has been among the worst, defending him, protecting him, insulating him from being vetted at all. And while reading from his notes, which he admitted later, and so did Karine, he was reading from his notes on Morning Joe. On a phone call, he started yelling and taking shots at the elites in his party and dares anyone to run against him. Here is angry, defiant, dementia Joe Biden. Listen.
The American public is not going to move away from me as an average voter. And again, I'm here for two reasons, pal. One, to rebuild the economy for hardworking middle-class people, give everybody a shot, just a straight shot. Everybody gets a fair chance, number one. Number two, remember all this talk about how I don't have the black support? Come on, give me a break. Come with me. Watch. I'm getting so frustrated by the elites. Now, I'm not talking about you guys, but about the elites in the party who they know so much more. But if any of these guys don't think I should run against me, go ahead, announce the president. Challenge me at the convention.
Yeah, challenge me at the convention. I dare you. Yeah, angry and defiant. Those, by the way, are symptoms of Parkinson's disease. So are the frozen faces and the 1,000-yard stares with his mouth hanging wide open while jumbling his words into something indecipherable. Look, I'm not here to make light of this illness. This kind of disease is progressive, can advance quickly, and that's what we're seeing in real time right now. Puts this country in real danger, a very dangerous place, and we'll get to that more after the break. This is something I told you about several weeks ago, Parkinson's. And that appears to be exactly what we're dealing with. I don't begrudge the president for having an illness, but for those that defended him and insulated him and didn't tell us the truth about his diminished capacity, that is treasonous behavior. Treasonous behavior. Good to be back. It's the Steve Gruber Show. Quick break.